Aegis, also known as Trey Rollins, is a member of the New Warriors team.
Teenager Trey Rollins found a magical breastplate, the Aegis. He created a costumed identity and began calling himself Aegis.
He used his newfound abilities to protect his neighborhood from gangs and criminals, becoming a hero to the kids in Brooklyn. He later helped the New Warriors defeat Blastar and joins the group.
Later, Athena reveals herself as the one who gave Aegis the breastplate, and he becomes her official champion. During the superhuman registration incident, an unregistered Aegis, being pursued by S.H.I.E.L.D. operatives, is offered sanctuary with X-Factor, but declines.
He later complies with the Registration Act. Aegis is killed during a fight with the Huntsman when the breastplate fails to protect him after jumping out of a 12-story window.
Huntsman was acting on behalf of Hera, the source of the Aegis breastplate's power after Zeus's death. He later appears in Erebus, a casino where souls try to win a chance at resurrection.
He helps Hercules save Zeus from his imprisonment by Hades, and accompanies Amadeus Cho to the Elysian Fields. Aegis, a cosmic entity, is a known foe of Galactus.
She is a member of the Proemial gods, and an ally of fellow member Tenebris. Shortly after what's known as the Big Bang, the Proemial gods arose from the very universe itself, collectively existing to maintain the cosmic consonance between order and chaos in the universe, and to prepare what exists for what is to come.
Individually, each Proemial god became a caretaker of a specific universal mechanism, with Aegis of all sorrows being tasked with culling the living universe of divergences and aberrations. Over time, the universe obviously evolves, and life forms begin to populate the cosmos.
As each unique life form enacts decisions and choices, cosmic consonance as a whole is served. This ultimately renders the Proemial gods unnecessary.
One of the Proemial gods, Diablerie of Chaos, convinces many of his kind, including Aegis and Tenebris, to prevent their obsolescence by a plan to remake the universe in his image. Civil war ensues among the Proemial gods, and eventually Diablerie and his allies bring the battle to Galactus.
Galactus slays Diablerie and imprisons Aegis along with Tenebris, and possibly the neutral Antiphon, the Overseer, within the kiln. During the events of the Annihilation, the kiln prison facility is compromised, allowing Aegis and Tenebris to escape.
Meanwhile, Thanos is tasked by Annihilus, the orchestrator of the Annihilation, to discover the secret of the power cosmic. Thanos approaches Tenebris and Aegis and forms an alliance with them against their common enemy, Galactus.
Aegis, Tenebris, and Thanos engage and defeat Galactus and the Silver Surfer in battle, delivering them to Annihilus for experimentation. After the events of the Annihilation, Aegis and Tenebris return to the kiln, discovering the carcass of Antiphon.
Galactus, having escaped from containment, seeks to bring a final close to the ambitions of Aegis and Tenebris. Galactus sends the Silver Surfer ahead, and the Herald decides to maneuver them into the nearby crunch barrier that separates the universe from the negative zone.
Overwhelmed by the crunch energies, both Aegis and Tenebris seemingly met their deaths. Despite their apparent deaths during the aftermath of the Annihilation, which may or may not be explained away as merely the destruction of their M-bodies, Aegis and Tenebris reappear alongside Galactus and the Celestials, fighting against the forces of the Cancerverse.
During this battle, which according to the Silver Surfer is occurring on multiple levels of reality not visible to most lesser beings, Aegis is apparently overwhelmed by the cosmic forces of the Cancerverse and destroyed. Although the full extent of her powers is unknown, Aegis possesses cosmic abilities similar to that of other Proemial gods, and has been described as a possessor of power on par with Galactus. Aegis has displayed concussive force sufficient to incapacitate Galactus, make instant hyper jumps throughout the universe, as well as cosmic awareness.